You stuck right now. Oh, thought you had it all figured out. But I'm up right now.
Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lexus. So let's jump right into this. So you're going to take whatever wig you desire, preferably one with no combs. It's okay if it does have combs. All you're going to do is gather the hair at the top and put a rubber band around it, band, whichever one you prefer. You're just making the ponytail before you actually put it on. You want to make sure the hair is gathered really good at the top, and you want to make sure that your ponytail can still fit on your head. If you need to, put the wig on first, pin it down with some bobby pins, and then place it into the ponytail. Don't worry about how it looks, because you will be shaping it, combing it out, whatever you want to do with it after you've done it. Once you have it in a ponytail, just test it, put it on your head, make sure that it is on there snug enough. All the back and all the sides of the wig is going to be covered later in the video. But you just want to make sure it's comfortable. And that's all I'm doing right here, ladies. I'm just making sure it's on my head nice and comfortable. Now, if you want to, right here, you can pull the cap up. You can cover all your hair. Now, you don't have to do this right now, ladies. I'm just kind of brushing it out. You want to brush it out and make sure that all the hair that you need in the actual rubber band or band is actually secure. So that's a way to check right there. And right here, I'm just kind of shaping it just a little bit. Now I'm going to take some extra hold hairspray, and I'm just spraying it on my puff because I'm rocking a little afro puff. Then that's why I use the spritz to keep it in the shape and help it go, help it form the way I want it to. Next, y'all, I'm showing you the hair that I use. Now, I picked this up at my local beauty supply store. It is the Expression braiding hair. Now, the reason why I use the braiding hair, because if I'm rocking something like the Afro Puff, I want the hair that I use to be as close to the texture as the ponytail. Here, I'm showing you the gel, LA Looks and Gorilla Snot. You can find both of those gels at Walmart. Okay, you want to cut little pieces of your braiding hair at a time. You don't need really long pieces, long enough to measure. So here, after I cut it, ladies, you see how the ends are very straight? You don't want that. You want it to be kind of uneven. So you're just going to pull the pieces, just pull them out just a little bit, so they're not perfectly straight. Because as you see in the next clip, that in just a moment, it looks a lot better when you have those, when you have them not so straight. Okay, so when you're getting ready to lay the hair, you're going to use your Gorilla Snot first. And you're just going to use a good little amount, and you're going to lay it on your head. Now, if you're just adding a little bit of the braiding hair into your hair, you don't necessarily need to do it like this. But because I'm trying to cover up the areas where my hair is thin or is not there anymore, I'm laying the Gorilla Snot down first. It helps you when you get ready to lay this hair down, and you'll see why. So you want to get it as close to the edge of the wig, the hairline, as possible. And you really want to use your finger, and you really want to press down, ladies, because the more pressed down you have it, when it dries, it will lay absolutely beautiful. And you don't want it to be coming up or be bumpy once it dries. Next, you use the LA Looks gel, and that is just to further make sure you have a really good hold. The blue version of this gel also works. You will see that in other videos that I'm going to put in the description bar. The green one works as well. The green one has a 12 hold, and the blue one has a 10. So I'm just doing the same process again, ladies. You just want to make sure that the edge of the hair is not absolutely straight. It's the same with a frontal. You know how you customize your frontal and you pluck the hair so that the hairline is not square or straight. It's the same thing when you lay these hairs. And you just really want to take your time, ladies. Like I said, you're going to put it on to your head and you are really going to press down. The key is really rubbing and pressing the hair down as you lay it. Don't be discouraged, ladies. If part of it is messing up, all it takes is a little water and it's good to go. So we're just going to keep up with the same process, ladies. And I'm going to let you watch what I do for a moment and we'll be right back. All right, ladies, you want to have you a little bottle of water spritz handy. And once you've laid the hair with the gel, the water just further helps the hair lay even better. So once it dries, it'll be really nice and close to your head. Also, it helps you manipulate the hair in the front, as you see. When you see me do the pulling down motion, that's me pulling a little bit of the hair down. It gives it more of the illusion of some of your baby hair in the front. And like I said, the water just helps it lay down even better. Because with the Gorilla Snot and the LA Sports, the Gorilla Snot is a very thick gel. So if you feel like you have a little too much, the water just kind of thins the gel out just enough for it to lay really close to your head, if that makes any sense, ladies. So I'm just going to continue to do the same process. Get the hair, pull it so that it's not completely straight, and then lay it. Now, if you lay enough Gorilla Snot onto your hair where you're going to be placing, onto your head where you're going to be placing the hair, then you can just lay the hair and then go back in with the LA Sports gel. So remember, ladies, you're going to use the Gorilla Snot first, lay the hair, and then put the LA Sports gel on top. Okay, here, ladies, we are all wrapped up. You can take your water spritz again and just spray a little bit and make sure you are pressing against the hair as you're using the water. Now, sometimes I let it air dry. If you're in a rush, ladies, don't feel any type of way to just grab your blow dryer and use it to help it dry a little bit. And then in the next clip, I'm going to show you how to cover all the parts of the wig. Okay, you want to take whatever color band you want. Now, if I'm wanting it to match whatever I'm deciding to wear, most of the time I would just go with a black band. You want to make sure it's quite long, so that gives you room to wrap it around your head and really cover everything. Now, because this scarf is kind of thin, we are going to fold it up just a little bit so the back of that band is not noticeable. And you're just going to cover the very edges of the wig and make sure that there's enough scarf attached and laying on the wig, and also laying on the hair that you laid, so that way it is acting as a well, it's making sure that the ponytail, the wig, is secure enough so that it does not fall off. So the band is holding it on, and it's secure to the wig, and it's also secure to your edges. And this is why you want to make sure it's long enough, because you really want to be able to make sure that it is quite secure and it's tight enough to not move around. If you want to, you can always add bobby pins. But if you are like me and you do not have a lot of hair, bobby pins don't always work. So just make sure it's on tight enough and you will be good to go, ladies. And then you can just tuck the very edges, the very end of the band, and you can adjust your ponytails, I'm doing, and kind of cover a little bit of the front. And as you see, it's all covered, the wig, and we're all done.